Hello everybody and welcome to St Finian's Parish Church. We're looking forward very much to welcoming our congregation back on the 2nd of August, and in preparation for that day we're just going to make a little video today just to show you some of the things that you might expect as you come to church. First thing I have to do today is to remind you that if you have any symptoms of COVID-19, if you have a runny nose or a temperature or a cold, please do not come to church until you have those symptoms checked out with your GP. As we arrive on the 2nd of August, people will be possibly coming from the street or from the car park, and one of our stewards will be here on the doorstep just to encourage you to socially distance as you wait to enter into church. And as you enter into church, you'll then see some familiar faces as we take you through the various steps that will be involved in just getting into the building. As you make your way into church, one of our wardens will sanitize your hands. And then as you continue to make your way into the church, our other warden will point you to your seat. And you'll notice that as we make our way up to the front of the church, we're filling the church from the front backwards. So as I make my way up to the front of the church, another steward will be showing me into my seat, and I see another parishioner is over in the seat opposite from me, and we can only sit in those seats that have green signs, and then there's a red sign indicating you can't sit in the seats that are marked in that way. The next thing that I can really expect is that another steward is going to come and take my name and my telephone number, and that's for traceability purposes, so that we can ensure that everybody who's present at the service is recorded in the event of anybody becoming unwell during a service or after a service, and we keep these records for the next 4 weeks. So as I am seated, one of the first things I notice in my pew is that there are no hymn books and no prayer books. And the reason for that is because our liturgy and our hymns will appear on the screen in front of us. And for the foreseeable future, we're not allowed to sing, so there will be recorded music. And we also want to remind you that if you're unable to attend the church service, the 11 a.m. service should be live streamed. And also, if you're used to receiving the service by phoning in for it, that service will continue and you'll hear your recorded service as normal. As you come to church on the 2nd of August, we want to reassure you that if you come as part of a family group, you can sit together in a pew. And if you've come as a couple, please sit together. If you've come as an individual, you'll just be positioned 2 meters apart from those other groupings which may be in the same pew as you. At the end of the service, please wait until a steward indicates it's time to leave. Your hands will be sanitized as you leave the church. And then we ask you please to move out either onto the grass or towards the car park, where you can have a socially distanced conversation with your friends and your fellow parishioners, but please don't congregate around the door. So just a little reminder that our services on the 2nd of August and for the month of August are at 11 a.m. and 7 p.m. There'll be no Sunday school or creche for our services during the month of August. And we also want to please encourage you to share this video on social media so that you can inform other parishioners just of the things to expect as they make their way to church. The collection will not be taken in the way that it normally is, so you'll find as you leave the church there will be collection baskets at the back for your collection envelope if you're given that way, or if you give by direct debit or standing order, that will already have been done.